Hey guys, Mystic here, and today we're going to be playing Sleep Princess. I took so long recording this game that the Pristine Cut is now out, so we're going to go ahead and play it. I'm going to start from scratch because I feel like I have so many... Oh, where are you going? Hey bud. Hello. I spent so long not playing this game, I'm just going to start from scratch. A whole bunch of other stuff has been added to the game that I haven't seen yet. Very excited. So we're going to start a new game. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Prince.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Thank you, narrator.
You're here to slay her.
We appreciate you.
If you don't,
the world will
be
end.
The end of the world.
Are we positive? Alright. Oh, I've forgotten how many options there are. Okay. Oh, let's see. Can't somebody else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Narrator, I don't appreciate you. Let's see. Do I get a reward for this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
What's the reward? Yeah, can you tell me what my prize is first?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
We appreciate you, Nair. Also, let me just say this by saying, let me just preface this game by saying, I do not remember the choices that I've made prior and what leads to what. So if I end up playing this entire game from beginning to end, and I've ended up doing the same things, I'm sorry. But my memory is garbage. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just explore. I'm gonna choose whatever I think might be best. Alright, well you said I'm gonna get a reward. Let's go ahead and kill her.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Appreciate it, Nary.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okie dokie, going in.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Alright. Will not believe a word she
We're not gonna go
says.
through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Hero, I missed you.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, we're gonna ignore the narrative. Second. Let's see. I'll decide when I get into the cabin. Let's see the choices that we have. I also don't know what the Pristine Cut
The interior
added?
of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Yes. Thank you, narrator. What was I saying? I don't even remember, narrator. You interrupted me. I guess it doesn't matter.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't want to slay the princess. Let me say this first, but I think we should take this blade. We should tell the truth on why we're here, and then we should make a plan together. That's what I think we're gonna do this time. Now let's go ahead and take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Yeah.
It'll be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
You're absolutely correct. Now let's see if we can go down. Let's enter the basement. Go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her
is probably doing her a
favor. Man, I don't forget every single time he says that.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, it's me! It's because I took the blade. She's already on edge.
She sounds
which is unfortunate.
dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Did I already mess up because I took the blade? Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh,
Oh.
don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Okay, well, she's already upset. Sugar muffin. That's unfortunate.
You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
You know what, narrator? Let me do my thing. We have a few more options. Hello.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Yeah.
Focus on the task.
I think
at
she
hand.
is.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Well, I said I think. I didn't say I would. I haven't decided yet. Okay?
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Yeah, okay.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Yeah,
Don't you dare.
I think we should drop the blade.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Absolutely. You're right, hero. Come on, let's drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Yeah, see, we can be nice. Is she becoming nicer now? Please.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, we're great. Of course,
Against
princess.
your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
She is harmless.
Unarmed.
As long as we think that she's harmless, right?
We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be great.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor.
Gonna need
You're
it.
going to need it.
We'll see what happens.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh, she seems kind of mean. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. Are you coming on to me? Do you know I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
No, I don't. See, that's why I asked you. I asked you that first. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share?
Oh, what?
How pointless.
No, I would tell you.
To talk, I'll talk.
But,
But this isn't talking.
listen, princess, I just wanted to let you know that I won't believe the rumors. Jerk? There's people out there that think you're gonna end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
What? You didn't tell me I had to lie to her! I'm gonna be very honest.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Hey, okay, she's getting worse, and I don't know what I did wrong to make it like this, but it's not
I don't
good.
remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Okay, yeah, it's fair.
Just how long has she been down here?
Yeah, how long have you been down here, princess?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
They have not, which is the... but look at her eyes! Now I'm concerned. Yeah, so no, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll
See? Okay,
understand
she's
that I
happier,
have
she's
your
happier.
best
Good.
interests at heart.
Getting sweeter
Good for
as a
you, sir.
person. Narrator, shut your mouth.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Good idea, princess. Wonderful. And this is why we're on your side. See? Not that actually I've changed my mind. I'll see what I can do.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Oh.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
It's not. I remember this path. Oh
They
no.
locked the princess away down here, intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay. If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? She's just gonna bite her way out. I remember this part.
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
This is true.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
That's very true. You look kind of evil a little bit. Not gonna lie to you.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right, Hero. You have a good point.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement. The door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh
A
no!
lock sliding into place.
Who could have seen this coming?
Is someone else here?
It's near. Okay, let's just go back. Just go to the back. Alright, yep, we're
You
locked.
make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
I agree.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Yes.
I
Narrator.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
It did. We're in here together.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Yes, ma'am.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive,
You can see that
unyielding
bone.
chain.
Look at that. Ew.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp.
Ooh, yeah, look at that.
Worth
That's
it.
gross.
Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Oh, that's creepy.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
How are we gonna get out? Alright,
No,
I don't think we
won't have any
um,
of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
can narrate. Yeah, we know. This is unfortunate. We all know what's gonna happen.
As the princess approaches the body,
I'm gonna try not to.
Your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Go ahead and warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
I'm trying to save you, princess. It's not my fault.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Just go ahead and resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Wait, is this different? Oh, I love it.
I'll make this quick.
I appreciate you, princess.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Alright, thank you, princess. I appreciate you.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And this would be great if we could.
And
This
then
is-
she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
And you know what? That's fair. I did try to kill her.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Blood flowing from my butchered neck.
This is the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm
Fortunate.
afraid it is. Everything goes
Goes dark.
and
I
you
die.
I
It was
hope it was
worth
worth it.
The prisoner! Oh, wait. We already know this one.
You're on a path. You're here.
Sure. Okay. No.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding
No.
about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
Wait, did we do the prisoner before? Now that I think about it, I don't think we have. Good. I knew I did something different.
Forget what he
I don't know what I
told us the last
did,
time
but
around.
I did
I
something.
wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
It's true.
You know I can hear you two, right?
Very
It's going to be a
unfortunate.
lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
No, you're right. Go ahead and tell me. Go and tell me about what she's gonna do. And how she's gonna kill the world. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this already happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Sure.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Yeah. Get your face.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
Well, you also locked me in there. Can we agree on
You don't
that?
remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
Yeah, you did.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do.
It does.
Which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
Peter, there is 3 of us against you. Do you think we're lying? Yeah, he thinks we're lying. It's whatever.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did
No.
you say something really mean to me?
No, I would
'Cause
never.
If I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
I don't remember this part. Hold on.
Sure you are.
Yeah, you're not a professional.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
That's true.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Matter.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Doesn't matter.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after?
Narrator.
Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Good narrator. Let me live my story, okay?
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
I don't think I've seen a single person here.
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the 4 of us wouldn't be here.
Can we talk about how I think the narrator...
Here we are.
Get your face. I feel like the narrator's more dangerous, right?
You're talking in circles.
We are talking in circles.
No, I'm talking in facts.
No. Let's... talk about this princess, actually.
Just be quick about it.
Who locked her in this basement?
People locked her in that basement.
That's so
I told
vague.
you what this place is. It's a path in the woods.
Oh, okay.
Don't overcomplicate things.
I'd like to overcomplicate them. Yeah, how come if the people locked her up away, why couldn't they slay her?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're
I'm special? That's not true.
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Alright, that makes sense, I guess.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Mystic Hero?
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Yes, right. We're here because we're special.
See, that's sarcasm. I appreciate you.
Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
Sure. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know.
Oh, that I need to
Going
know.
into more detail
You didn't tell me everything that I knew.
Overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here.
And you know what? I do trust the narrator on this because we already know what the issue is. That doesn't make me like him a bit more, you know? I still don't like him as a person. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her and all she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll
No,
just
that's
have
fair.
to trust that what
I
I'm
do
saying
know
is
why
true.
he's hiding information from
Despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
That doesn't mean I
You
like
haven't
it.
given us an ounce of proof. You do know that, right? What proof could you possibly ask for?
I don't know, man.
Literally anything.
Yeah, literally anything. Check my pockets.
You
What
put your hands
the?
in your pockets and pull out an envelope.
Hey!
With the words, "The evidence," written across the front.
What's this about?
Within you find a note in your handwriting. It reads,
Crazy.
"The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth."
Well, that's enough proof for me, I guess.
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting?
That's our handwriting?
I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side.
Yeah. I believe
You
you.
mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to? Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get.
Yeah, that's it.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Thank you, Neri. Let's leave. Let's go to the cabin.
A warning. Before you go in,
We already know this.
she will lie. She will
she
cheat.
she would do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, Neri. We gotta go.
Don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
Oh, I like that.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
I don't know if we should take the knife or not at this point. I don't know if it's used. Oh, she has a knife, doesn't she? Oh no, it's right
The interior
there.
of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Sense?
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. You didn't say anything about the mirror. We're gonna do this because this is the first technical thing that we've done.
He definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should. There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Yeah.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I think you know what we have to do. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Yeah, maybe it'll be back.
Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely. Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before.
You know what, narrator?
You'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Correct.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
No, we're saving her with the knife. Alright, come on, buddy.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I'm so sick of that
Her
line.
voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
Hopefully.
You walk down
Oh
the
wow.
stairs and lock eyes
She's
with the
chained
princess.
up. Look
She
at
looks
that.
up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Okay, so we can't cut that off, right? There's no way we can cut that off.
So much for cutting her out of here.
Yeah, that was the plan. I don't think we can do that yet.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
Don't worry about it, Neri. Don't worry about it.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Not for us, right?
That was there last time too, wasn't it? It was.
Was. But yeah, we definitely can't cut her out. I don't know what the plan is now.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Hey! I didn't say I was gonna kill you. Not sure I need to do anything. Let's go sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Princess, I'm sorry that you're in prison.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's fair.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Very reasonable. Sit where you were told to sit.
You
Here's
do
a
as
princess
she asks
after all.
and sit on the floor.
Can't
Still
move
a good
as much.
distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Well, I wanted to free you, but, like, I can't. Oh, that's a lot of options. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game.
Oh, my apologies.
I remember.
I wasn't aware that we were hiding it.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true.
Yep, sorry, narrator.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
At your face.
It's complicated things how, exactly?
I want to free this princess, and I know I can't, but it makes me so angry that I can't.
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Good luck, indeed.
Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
Yeah, you're right, we didn't have to talk in circles at all.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth.
Oh.
I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle.
Wait, is that a thing? Can I do that?
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
Okay, narrator, that's a fair point. I will try. I'll try that next time. Actually,
That's pathetic.
it is a little pathetic, but we'll try that.
I never said I wasn't.
Aww, aww, narrator.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
Dude, am I feeling bad for the narrator now?
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Oh, you're gonna be surely disappointed.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
And that's fair.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I won't.
I won't.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
I'm not daydreaming, you piece of garbage. Hey, what happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It seems like the truth.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work.
More chains is
And she's
crazy.
probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
No, I fully believe her.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
What would you have? What do you mean by my intentions, actually?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do?
I mean, I
with it?
do have a knife.
Why are you here?
You know why I was here. I was here to save you, and it didn't work.
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Yeah,
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
we are forgetting about that.
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
Would you survive a beheading, princess?
Right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Hey, princess, could I cut your neck and you survive, please?
Unless she really could survive.
Hey, that's a dangerous way of thinking, but okay.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
It's not. I actually really like you as a person. How am I supposed to cut you off? If you didn't notice, your head is in the shackle too.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that, actually.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
If she really thinks she can, Hero, I'm not gonna stop her.
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't.
Yeah, I'm fine with this, actually.
Or maybe
Fine.
you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
It doesn't matter.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
We're gonna give it to the. We're gonna give her the knife. We're just gonna do that.
Cons.
Sorry.
If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Narrator, are you saying that she is fine beheading herself? Because if you think that she's fine beheading herself, then I'm fine with her beheading.
That doesn't sound great.
Yeah, tell me the pros.
What about the pros?
Give us the pros, narrator.
There are none.
I don't believe you.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Oh, there's a lot of options. Okay. Let's ask what this other chain on the wall's for.
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
You want us to be prisoners together?
Maybe it'll fit.
I hope
That's
I
really
don't
not
actually
a
have
nice way to
this,
say.
but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
I'm so freaking tempted to do that. Let's inspect the shackle.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Let's inspect the shackle, narrator. Why don't you narrate and do your job, huh?
Why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
I don't know.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
Narrator, you're supposed to be on our side. You're not supposed to say that.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
It is. Let's investigate it right
What if
now.
he's telling the truth?
Let's investigate it right now.
He isn't.
I am.
Get your face. And let's inspect it.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
Are we gonna be prisoners together?
I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
What is that supposed to mean?
It does sound
Is
pretty
it
bad. Narrator, you can actually not narrate it. You know, you have that option.
Yes, it's bad.
And
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
ooh, see, that was on him. That was on him for saying he didn't know what was gonna happen.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the
Oh, this is
basement.
embarrassing. She watched us do this too. She watched us. Like an idiot. Walk up to a chain and chain ourselves.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yes?
That's not what's supposed to happen.
Are we stuck here now?
We can't possibly be stuck here.
Yes.
That's crazy! Okay, well, I guess we're stuck here together, man. Sorry.
So it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
How did this happen? How did I do this?
What are we
Oh,
supposed to do now?
darn my own curiosity.
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's what
That's horrible.
what life is like now.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not things. Stupid. Not be stupid.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like what we're not supposed to.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Oh, that's a good point. Did you know that this was gonna happen to me?
No.
Okay, good. I'm glad. So, we're both stuck here.
Yep.
Princess, can you talk to me a little bit? I'm bored. Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
Princess, you have to start learning.
That's rude.
That is a little bit rude. But it's understandable. I don't like small talk all the time, but we're both prisoners in here. What should we do? Oh, yeah, that's fair.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything.
Akira.
This is so boring.
Very boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
I don't know, the walls are pretty bare. Skeptic, I don't get me wrong, I appreciate yeah, I don't know what we could...
But there isn't.
But there isn't? Lies!
Time passes.
Sugar!
It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
Unfortunately.
At least the world is safe.
At least the world is safe.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
Well, what's she gonna do? Get up?
But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
Just chilling.
Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
I don't believe it.
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
Narrator. We appreciate you, but also, you're being kind of... Now, we're trapped in here.
But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again.
Narrator, this is boring!
And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
This is how things work, yeah. Something will change.
I
It's
suppose you're
darker.
correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger. And larger.
Yeah. Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
You don't have a choice here, I'm sorry.
Still rude.
Still rude. Alright, well. Things will change. Okay. Ooh, look at
We
that.
continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
This is cool.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Correct.
She hasn't starved.
Fine.
I guess she hasn't.
I'm chilling. Princess, you gotta start talking to me. Princess, I appreciate... Oh.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid.
Okay,
covering the
Princess.
ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass.
You have to be into small talk now, right?
Until suddenly, there are no walls. And then...
Oh. Hello?
And?
Oh, he's gone.
I think he's gone.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Oh, you're not gonna like what happens after this, princess.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh, princess. Bye. Nice seeing. I don't know how I feel about that. But you don't get a chance to left something in your head.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
That's really unfortunate. Here we are. Yep, here we are. Just chilling. It's us! Then we get to meet Princess. You are alone in a place that is empty. Quiet here. Hello, you're at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
I'm sorry. Gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself. She will make for a patient heart.
Aww.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
You the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Once. But you are the princess, or are you just making her part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
It's not, but I'm curious. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Ew. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Okay.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
And that is a very good point. You know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
That's nice.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to Princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Know what about the world beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Let her out.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Right.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Oh.
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Alright, so I think this has made my decision. This is going to be a purely pacifist run. I'm just going to try to never kill this woman.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Okay.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Will do. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
That's... How many more pieces do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite.
Okay, princess.
The rest will find their own way home.
What if I don't let you do this?
Then we will be here forever.
Okay, yeah. I was sent to slay the princess far from this. Is that what you're gonna do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Alright. Oh, wait. You're being thematic. What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flavors
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
in
that's fair.
something sprawling and unilluminated.
Alright, make.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
But I won't.
You won't.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go and not kill her at all. I think I'm gonna try to go through every route not killing. And then seeing what... have you ever considered that maybe there's... the only reason she's gonna end the world is because she's locked
While
up?
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Okay.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
We are just going to enter the basement. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
I do not care.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Yes, I'm here to rescue you.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Oh, she sounds so sweet. Hello?
You walk down the stairs
Oh, she's
and
so
lock eyes
tiny.
with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Exactly.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
No.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Oh, she's such a sweet person.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Did not.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to talk to you. What's your name?
Oh.
Do
She pauses,
you not know
carefully
your name?
formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Okay.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
So is Prince.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Alright, that works for me, I
I'm
guess.
sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
I'll try to find a name for you.
Okay, that's weird.
She hadn't even
This is
thought
very
to
kinda
pick a name
strange.
for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
It's not related, but okay.
Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
You know what? I can't believe they're keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're getting you out of here, princess.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I do not.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
It is not.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You know, I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find some.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
Alrighty.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs...
Oh no! I could have never guessed
click of a
this.
lock. Is someone else?
Out of
Your
here.
shouts. I'll repeat. You
Door.
try the door.
Back to the basement.
You make your way to easier for everyone. Look at
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Right.
She barely...
Oh my goodness, I
raising
forgot
her
that she
arm to
did
her
that.
mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
We don't need to free her.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Is the princess? Oh, we don't even have a choice.
Fine.
David. Oh wait, do we not have a choice but to kill her?
Against your better judgment,
Sugar.
place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this
Oh, she's a
place.
cutie.
You cut into her
But
face.
now I'm just realizing I don't think we have a choice but to
The
kill
blade
her.
is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
I think I'm gonna have to kill her.
No,
I didn't think
we
this
won't
through.
have any of that. The stakes are as the prince. Wait, watch me.
Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward,
Sugar.
the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges. Stop it. Stop
Just.
the blade. Move. As your
Ow.
body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
This isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm trying to save this princess. If it's
I'm
gonna kill
sorry.
me.
I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Stay
It's fine.
strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
For your sake.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
No, we're fine.
The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
We're great.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of
burning
pain
pain.
that slices its way into your body.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
That's gross.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Doesn't because she's so innocent.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
It's fine, princess. You are great.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Unfortunate.
It can't just end like this, right?
It will.
Oh, that's rich coming from you.
Oh, wait, what the?
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Crying over my
The
body.
thing goes dark, and you die.
Aww. Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's me, princess!
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Jasmine, we got
I
this.
think we're in love.
We are in love.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you?
Let my man do his thing.
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
Have to fawn over her.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Sure. Right, princess, we're here.
Walk
Oh,
down
she's
the
so pretty.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Gorgeous.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
And I hate to break it to you, she can't hear you.
You know she can't hear you, right?
Yeah.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Of course I'd come back for you.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back? You've been here before, haven't you?
Oops.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Yeah, she killed us. Accident.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
It's fine. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Good.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
No, it's fine. It's cool.
That's because she's perfect.
It's because she's literally perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
I don't think so.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Not true, but okay.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Yes, she's amazing. Let's go ahead and rescue her.
Rescue her? What are you talking about?
What,
Did
yeah?
you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity?
Doesn't look like a
Even
world-ending
if you wanted to
monstrosity.
unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
Yay!
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
Easily.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
We absolutely can.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
Does not matter, hero.
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
Exactly. I appreciate
I'm not sure
you.
I follow.
Doesn't matter. Come
Would
on.
you rather
Come on,
believe
come on,
me,
come on. We got
a
this.
passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
You know what? Wonderful point.
I think I'd rather believe in fact.
Okay, hero. We can believe in facts on another run.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
Yeah.
One of us has to be.
No.
Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
Yes. Come on, come on, come on.
No.
Oh.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
No, I think that's exactly what I'll do, actually.
I would if you had a weapon. Not
Yeah.
on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Nice win.
You wouldn't.
Oh, he absolutely would.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Doesn't matter. We're fine. Come on, princess. You're wonderful. You're
Approach the
perfect. We
princess
love it.
And gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
You're absolutely princess right now.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Yes.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Perfect.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course. My love.
The princess
Yeah!
and smothers you in a
Alright,
joyful
and we're not gonna do that thing last time where she became an anime person. We're just gonna accept this. We're gonna accept this love
Only
and
you
happiness.
had a weapon, one slip of the wrist, and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
Narrator, are you ruining my moment right now, please?
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
That sounds perfect.
Ooh, that's crazy.
The princess takes your
Beautiful,
hand,
beautiful.
the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Which is absolutely correct.
I like to think that you do, actually.
Hahaha.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Beautiful.
You and the princess walk up the stairs,
Gorgeous.
hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Narrator, you're a hater. You're a hater right now.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
There.
It's
Oops.
Isn't that
Oops.
interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
It's a good thing we have the power of love on our side.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
No, we can. 100%.
Oh no, did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Yeah, we are supposed to leave, apparently.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Ooh.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Not true.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know.
Again, narrator is simply a hater.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah, we're just chilling. I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yes. Power of love!
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together.
Gorgeous.
Blech.
You're welcome.
And
And we leave.
the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Welcome.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Could we? That would be so rude. Yeah, you're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I love this.
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
And I'm so happy that I picked up this game again just to ruin this man's life.
You know, if her walking out that door is really gonna end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone.
Correct?
That's not how this works.
Absolutely, that's how this works.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Oh. Do I have to choose? Can we just live our life together here? All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built life together?
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it?
Nope, it was not. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Hero.
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening.
Aw.
You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
Oh, did you want to leave? We can.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love?
Are we not enough for her? She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a solution. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
Oh. Alright. I don't know what to do. Trust me, it'll be better for both of us if we stay here. We can be happy here. We just have to want it.
But we would have to be here forever.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know you.
You don't love me?
This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Oh.
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
Oh.
I guess we could do that.
Oh. Oh, I feel bad. We should have just left.
She doesn't seem happy about this.
But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she?
I feel a little bad.
No, she has a point. She doesn't know us.
No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I like where this is going, Smith.
As the voice thinks
Hey.
its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest.
Hey,
Then-
wait a second. Hey, Smitten.
No, you absolutely do not do that.
Hey, no, ho, 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 ho.
But I do.
Smitten, I don't think this is healthy, actually. Now that I think about it, maybe I changed my mind.
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us.
That's the only.
Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever.
Ooh,
You plunge
ooh,
your nails
yeah, I
into
don't
your
know.
chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
I feel so freaking bad. Oh my goodness.
Oh no! What are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
I think this is bad for the princess. Like, I wanted her to have a good experience, and I'm sitting here dying.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
He's not the decider. Whoa, wait a second.
And yet, it's done, isn't it?
Yeah, I think your name has to be. Your name simply has to be changed right now.
It will be
Midden.
soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch.
Did I let Smitten do this? That was on me. I'm so sorry, y'all.
Your exposed
Dude!
heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened, threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Why did I do this?
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Yeah, I don't know about this, actually.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay, she's okay with this.
You're trying to tell me something.
She's cool with this?
It's beautiful.
Alright, I mean, I guess we'll take it, sure.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart and then
Did not think she'd be okay with this.
everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Oh, wait, what? A what? We have another one? Epilogue.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, we're
You're
not.
Clearly already in the cabin.
Mate, we're clearly already here.
Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
Yo, what is this? I'll be so real with you. I thought I was gonna die. I thought we were gonna die, and it would, and then we would be done. Okay, cool. We are here in a cabin.
We've been
Not
here
really.
before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop in last time.
Yeah.
Now, he's clearly disorientated. I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle.
How do we get the opportunist? What?
And right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome!
Welcome in, new guy. How did we get the opportunist?
Thank you. I'm just happy to be here.
Welcome in, bud.
Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality.
It's okay.
But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
It doesn't matter. The princess is...
Well, we know that now, thanks to you.
Yeah, thank you.
We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out.
Opportunist, I appreciate your voice. So is Smith not here?
I'm going to describe the room now.
Appreciate it, man.
The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty.
Perfect!
Before you,
I love it!
there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, where's the boyfriend of the smitten? Where's my buddy? Where's the voice of the smitten? He was here last time and not like him to be this quiet.
Yeah, he was a bit of a loud one, wasn't he? Is he okay?
Where'd my buddy go?
We're better off without him, if you ask me.
Oh.
One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess.
Okay, I agree with you, but also my buddy's gone.
Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend.
Okay. Does it matter if the blade's not here? We didn't last time and time before that was.
Now that is some fine reasoning. Who cares about the blade? I think you're right. We're better off without it.
We are.
It's not like it's ever been important.
It's never once been.
Of course, the blade's important. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. The fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right.
It's cool. We're fine.
But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice.
Yeah.
So, what are we supposed to do?
I think it's cool.
I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
Are we gonna get our happy ending? Approach the mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. The handle is right there. Do feel free to give it a push as soon as you'd like.
At your face.
There is no door. There's a mirror. No, there isn't. Now this is tricky. My eyes say there's a mirror, but my brain says there isn't one.
Oh, that's interesting.
Look, if you need help, just raise your hand, and I'll guide it where it needs to go. You
Oh,
reach
there's the
forward,
door.
your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle.
Thank you, man.
It's gone. I'm just glad we can... And then you push the door
I didn't mean to click that.
Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that
We're
the
going
stairs
up?
to the basement don't lead to a basement at all.
That's not
Rather, they go up.
how
They're
basements
draped
work.
in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Gorgeous!
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no,
That doesn't work here at
doesn't
all.
work This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
I love it. This like line, least favorite line. I hear it so often. Playing it would probably do her a favor. Shut your face, narrator. This is such a beautiful place.
Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great.
Yeah, boss. Don't worry about it, man.
I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
We don't.
No, you absolutely do.
Hey,
Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
I think it's fine.
Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Dinner!
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets.
Oh, she's gonna enjoy living in here, and we're gonna have dinner and live forever.
Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
I'd love to have dinner. Come on.
Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem?
Never. The narrator's crazy.
That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
Will do, boss. Dinner!
This hall...
Hello. Wait, where's the food?
...is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in
Who's
warm,
this?
comforting light. Just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall.
What's going on
woven
here?
with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance.
I see.
The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room. The princess, seated at its far end.
Is this Smitten? This is Smitten, it has to be, right?
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
Oh, there it is.
So that's where it is.
Why did she...
And the tip is already pointed right at her heart.
Narrator, no.
Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved.
Okay, we
It's easy.
all know we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
Opportunist, you can't possibly think. Okay.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
It would be perfect. Ah!
Words leave her mouth.
What?
The torches flare and a chair
Oh.
swings in from behind,
Sat down.
knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Okay, that doesn't seem normal.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
I'm concerned now. What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
Yeah. What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
Yeah, let me eat my food.
The flames burn.
Hey,
The shadow dives
so
across
this
the
this not Smitten?
In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Okay. This is good food.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
I am starving. Okay, Princess, I love you. I'm concerned a little
Am
bit.
I ever? And look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And after everything we've been through, we could use a break.
Definitely could.
More than that, we deserve a break.
You deserve a break. Yes, yes, yes. Eat.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading. The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue.
This is beautiful. Can we talk about the shadow?
You tear at hunks of meat
Okay.
practically melting
guess
from
not.
the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels.
Beautiful.
This really is perfect, isn't it?
All right, can we get up?
It is the best meal you've ever had.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Ew.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
Oh.
The shadow washes across
Okay.
the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you.
Princess,
The food
I'm
is good.
concerned.
Again, you tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick-crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already.
I have done this already.
A good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy.
Opportunist is happy.
And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
Concerned.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
I don't know.
So the shadow sweeps over the
Okay.
table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again.
Okay.
The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more.
Yeah, this is not good.
Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste.
True.
Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger.
Yeah.
Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
Unfortunate.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Yeah, what's going on?
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. And again you eat.
Shadow! Help me!
The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing.
Well, this is not good.
I'm so tired of eating.
I don't want to eat anymore. I'd like to do something else.
Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings and now we're eating like pigs. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
Do we have that memory?
I'm so tired of this.
You can go, Princess. I'm sorry.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
That's fine.
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where this is going.
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Okay. I don't think you did anything wrong. That's something you wanted to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
Oh, is him smitten? Said he? Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Cool.
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us, but we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is he more powerful than we are?
Did we just make Smitten a monster? Is that what's going on? Hey Shadow, don't you have anything to say?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response.
What's going on here?
Giving us the cold shoulder, I see. Asserting his dominance in the power structure.
Hey, jerk!
Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do?
I don't know.
He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
Oh.
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone. But no, he's decided he's above talking to little guys like us, huh?
Well, we ate. What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game.
Definitely could play a game. Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
100%. Let's play Slay the Princess.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
Okay, I can see.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
It does.
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating. She'll never suspect a thing.
Wonderful, perfect.
I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know?
As we should.
What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here.
Well, we will. You're gonna win.
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
No.
And so you start over.
No, what do you mean we got the rules wrong?
She only made us start over because we were winning.
Hey, okay.
Time passes. You play the game. You win.
Yay!
Boom! And there you have it. What did I tell you? Am I great at games or am I great at games?
We're wonderful at games.
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Definitely can. I am
Passes.
A-okay.
You play the game. She wins.
You win?
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
So there's only 3 more torches.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
I don't think we'll play this.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
Fine, it's fine.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Oh, no.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
No. I don't think it'll be more fun.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again.
Okay, I don't think so.
The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew.
Yay!
And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played,
Perfect.
and the sputtering torch roars back to life.
Beautiful.
But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board.
The game can only be so complicated, right?
More pieces are added.
No.
Feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination.
Oh, it's no fun.
Winning and losing become nothing but ends. And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
Aww.
As the
Oh.
words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out.
Oh.
Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is not good. I should have just chosen. I just should have just left. I should have just left the castle. I've trapped her here.
This is awful.
This is awful.
Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realise how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
You have 2 more torches. Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate,
Oh, no.
her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
You're not.
She's being defensive. And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
You don't have to be. I'm sorry. You need to tell me the truth. You need how you really feel.
I don't feel anything.
And that's fine.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
You don't have to be right now, but we don't need to stay here.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
No. Don't worry about it. What's gonna okay. Don't worry about what's gonna happen. You could do anything in the world.
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
Let's dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
Do that. I know it's not gonna be permanent.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
Okay?
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
Oh, we've trapped her.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
Sorry?
The
Okay.
princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
So guilty, we should have just let her leave. I didn't want her to die. I'm sorry. I felt this.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
Your fault. We were all just trying to make things work here. It just didn't happen that way. I don't think this is the sort of thing anybody needs to apologize for. Even if we both feel empty. Even if an important part of us is gone.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Of course, princess. Not the no. No is crazy. Of course I do. I don't think.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad.
No, it was bad. You can admit that and still.
But I don't think this place is for us anymore.
I agree.
I think we need to go.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world?
I don't care.
He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss.
Boss, we got it. We gotta let her out.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Thank you, narrator.
Well, this is less work for us anyways.
Good narrator.
Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
Narrator! This is so sad!
He's really gone, isn't he? No boss anymore? No one left to tell us what to do? I guess we'll have to be our own boss then.
No, I don't
About
think so.
time.
I think it's gonna end here.
The stars are so beautiful.
Hey. Silence.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
He gently pulls you forward and then fall into a graceful, only rhythm that guides you, thumping. Born in time, brightens the faster you move. Soft, sad, widening and reflects all. Send her out in a wide spin. Send her out in a wide spin. Her arms stretched to the holding you together. Your gaze feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Oh, bye, princess. It's nice. It's nice seeing you. Don't get a chance to respond. Ever. Time to leave.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. But it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy.
I don't have a choice, guys. Approach the mirror. Approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. You're gone once again. Mirror always makes a groan. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Thus, throughout the cab.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Good.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Let's talk about yourself. Kinder to me than anyone I've ever.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Good. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You have any thoughts on the vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Good. What do you want me to bring next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
They are.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So, you don't have any preference on how you'd like to grow or change?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
When I go back, it's this an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I not do the same? What?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
What do you feel about me? Vessels I've been bringing to you.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Okay?
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Alright. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't think
My
you'd answer me.
waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
That's fine. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and I die. So we're gonna go ahead and take the plate this time. Hi, just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
And that's okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Not yet.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are.
Are you here to kill me or something?
I see, I'm not, is the issue. What? I'm just here to talk. No way, why have you doing that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
No, this knife is here to free you.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
We're dropping the knife.
Don't you dare.
And we're gonna drop it.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yeah.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Ooh, relationship. A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Hey, you could just say yes. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Narrator, you have to tell me in advance not to tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
True.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
What are you gonna do if I let you out here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I want you to destroy the world.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Okay.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Okay.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
So here's the issue that I'm coming to. The areas are blocked once I do a certain thing. I've already not slain her, and so it's gonna force me to kill her anyway.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
I agree with you.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Correct.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
No, I want you to be bad, actually.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Question.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
Okay.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
No, I trust you. I don't know what I would be able to do in this situation.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
What? I like monarchs. How long have you been down here?
too long.
Okay.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
I mean, that's fair. How do I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm gonna keep you locked down here, at least for a bit, and then we can get better while I decide what.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I think it is. She's not happy, but I'm
Leaving
sorry.
her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Hey, that's a threat, but okay.
And if you don't,
I don't.
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You're threatening me!
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement, actually.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
I don't know what else to do. I can't keep you alive, because I can't choose that anymore. I'll just kill you on accident.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
Are you gonna close the door on me?
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Oh, no, hero. She's bluffing. It's
Either way,
cool.
she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I'd already committed not slaying her. No, we're sticking to the plan of locking her down here.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work.
Yeah.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
This is not gonna be fun.
It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Oh, that's terrifying.
You make things easier on yourself and let me out.
Yeah, I've done this already.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Yeah, sure.
She sounds
Do we have an option?
terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
I don't believe you.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Oh, no.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
No, it doesn't. Does it?
No, it doesn't.
Nah, I didn't think so. We're gonna ignore her.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, maybe.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
That door's open. Hey, that door's
The
open,
door to the
guys.
basement is ajar. its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Cool.
Where is she?
Where is she? Where is she?
Thanks for helping
There
me
she
get out
is.
of that awful basement.
I didn't do anything!
You try and
I didn't do anything! Do
As the
anything!
princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
I don't appreciate this, actually.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
True.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
No!
She steps closer.
Really?
One silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
I feel as though you're being a little bit overdramatic, princess.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
No. We have next time.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
I don't know, it seems like it.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, next time, nightmare. Gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
Ah, you're thinking of the wrong person.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Sure.
Shh. What if he hears us?
Yeah, he can hear us.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
What if he does hear us?
Shit.
Yeah, that's on us.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Of course. Let's just... Y'all, we already know what they're gonna...
A warning, before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was
Yeah.
very direct with us last time. Or at least, she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah. To the cabin. We get it.
The interior of
Oh.
the cabin is plain, the smooth
Hey.
wood of the walls almost featureless.
Oh, there's people
the only
looking at
furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
Lock it.
A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Was the door here last time?
It's just an empty frame.
She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Yeah, I can.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
Do you think that we can still...
So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Will do. You think it's better if I take the knife? Okay. I can't even ask you guys because it's not live. I think it's better if I take the knife. But if I don't take the knife, will it prove that I'm, like, not a threat? Maybe?
We should have taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right, Paranoid.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Yeah, you didn't mention all these eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Maybe we should have taken the knife.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
I don't like that.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
That's true. Can we, like, I'd like to woo her. Is that a plan? Step off the wood in between the stairs. Crazy. I'm gonna talk to her.
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good.
No, she can be trusted. You're just a jerk.
Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway.
Gonna try anyway. Princess, we're
Make your way
here.
to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
True.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
That's cool.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Crazy, that statement.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Yeah, this is not ordinary.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Paranoid, I'm sorry. We got this. We got this. We got this. House and faith.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
Will do.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
It's kind of crazy how you say that like I didn't just go down the stairs. That's just... Yes.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
Hey, you told me it doesn't matter.
There you are.
Ooh, that's terrifying.
I told you I was going to find you.
Hi, bud.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
Oh, do I just die?
This is it.
Oh, do I just die?
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
Oh, I'm trying to be your buddy.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Narrator, it's too late. She's already like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
I don't know how she got like this. I was trying to be nice.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Yeah.
Heart, lungs, liver.
Oh, paranoid, thank you.
Nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart.
We appreciate you, paranoid.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm trying to concentrate, buddy.
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Yeah, but maybe don't distract him.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Yeah, please.
You sure about that?
Ha!
Sure that's what you want?
Paranoid, I'm dying.
Want to interrupt me some more?
Paranoid, I'm dying.
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know if it's a good idea to start, I don't know.
Heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
I'm trying to be nice to you, princess. You're making it really hard.
Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. And how are we
What
supposed
mission?
to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen.
That isn't my fault.
Yeah, that's not your fault, but like, I don't know. Figure something out, buddy.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now.
Oh, we talked to her.
Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
I wanted to talk to her.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
We don't have to be enemies. We can together. We can be friends even.
Would you look at that? You're suggesting exactly what I want. Somebody's ahead of the curve.
Yeah, this is great.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever.
I
want to leave.
You know, you're being really kind of mean with us. I'm trying my hardest to like be nice to you and give you a good experience, but you're not making it very easy.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you just be nice to me then?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
I don't count this.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
Stop that then.
You seem miserable.
I am miserable. Please stop trying to kill me.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
If you want to work together, can you off this whole shutting down my organs?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
Liver.
Oh no, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
Heart, lungs, liver.
Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
I don't know. I don't like this princess, I don't think. I'm trying to like...
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Liver,
What? No!
Sorry, it's too late.
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and,
Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
Well, huh?
Shit.
Hey, buddy, start talking! Paranoid, we need you, we need you.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
Thank you.
Lungs, liver.
I appreciate you.
With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Nerves, heart,
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
lungs, liver, nerves.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it.
I think it's fine. I think we're fine.
But we don't. We've already made our choice.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
We can still grab it on the way out.
We're fine. We don't
You're
need
not
it.
Wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Yeah, please.
Right.
Heart,
Thank you. We appreciate you, man.
nerves, heart.
Let's step onto the stairs.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it?
Liver,
At least it's a choice. that doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Oh, we don't have a choice, guys. We would die. We would
Make sure
die.
you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
Princess, I'm helping you out. You see what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be nice, and she's like just taunting me.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open.
Man, this is such a letdown from the previous one. She was so sweet, and now this one's just like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. So
Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet.
sorry, guys. You know what I gotta do.
There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now.
Yeah, I need you to talking about.
Have you considered that maybe you
Hey.
can the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive.
We appreciate you.
Heart. Liver?
Thanks,
Your
man.
body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin.
Princess, you are not helpful at
No,
all.
no, no! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Okay.
I guess I have to do everything around here, don't
You
I?
you really do. I'm so sorry, man.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't.
Listen, Princess, I'm doing you a freaking favor.
For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
You're talking about the knife.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again.
Yeah, that's
Guess we're
fair.
not stabbing her in the back.
We didn't plan on it. It's fine.
I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
That's fair. You know what? This is fair for the narrator. Like, we did not do good this run.
And now you open the door.
And now I open the
There's nothing
door.
else for us to do.
Step into the world, guys.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't like that at all. Oh, goodbye.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Yeah.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Yeah. Princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
I've withered. I don't want to wither. Yeah, that wasn't good. I try to be pacifist the entire time, but leaving makes her it makes her a jerk. You're at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Wonderful. How can you stand to be a con?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Everything you say feels like a riddle.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
And that's fair.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
doesn't matter how many times you go back, at least there doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
I don't resent you, but it's sad. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is filled with sadness, a doll abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
Right?
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, right?
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
That's fair. You still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
That's sweet. Have you figured out what you'll want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Alright. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. Alright, I think this time I'm not going to take the blade and enter the basement. A lot nicer when I do that, so there we go. Going into the basement, no blade. I'm in.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Hello, buddy.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay.
Sorry, man. I actually liked you locked up. Alright. What are you gonna do if I let you out here?
The princess hesitates before responding.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
She knows what she'd do.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
If I'm the first person you... Wow, what have you been eating?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Doesn't.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Alright. Out of here. Don't forget this.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Not.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. Stop that.
Sorry.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Yeah, we can't even resist. Unfortunately, we do have to slay the princess this time.
Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now, is there?
Nah.
A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
First of all, that's not what happened.
Pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Yeah.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside.
You know, narrator, I'm dying actively, and it's your fault, and I don't appreciate your commentary on if we're lucky.
It can't just end like this, right?
Does, unfortunately.
As much everything goes dark, and you die.
It's okay. The witch, unfortunately. We've done the witch before. I think I did everything for it.
You're on a path. You're here.
Yeah, let's just go to the...
A warning before you go any further.
Sure.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Nice. I love the opportunist times. Start.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots, the walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Very sweet. We're not gonna take the knife this time.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah. Just enter the
No
basement.
blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into.
You're trying.
It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
Thank you, opportunist.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
That's not ominous at all, narrator.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh, yes, that
Her
line.
voice skitters up from below.
Me.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Alright, princess, we got this. I would be so nice I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing.
No, I promise I'm not.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Good idea. We do want to hear what everybody wants to say.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Kinda mean, but sure.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Good point, but I'm not gonna do either of those.
Fine, fine. You're the boss.
Boss. Boss guy.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Hello, witch.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
Sorry that I killed you.
And there you are.
Not my fault.
Again, seeming to offer a
It's not my
helping
fault, I
hand while
promise.
hiding the other behind your back.
No, no, no.
Fine. I'll play along for now. What do you want?
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Hey, we do, but narrator, this is not the time.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Surprise!
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Job, man.
Call it deductive reasoning.
And you're so clever.
Well, you seem to be great at it.
Opportunist, you're not helping me.
Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
I'm also happy.
Is it all behind us?
Absolutely.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Yes, yeah.
Let's chat her up a bit first.
Yeah, let's chat her up a
Maybe we
bit.
can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
I love it. I love a guy that makes decisions. Also, my voice is cracking. I've been recording for too long.
Don't talk to her.
But I'm
You're just going to
so
make things more difficult than they have to be.
determined to finish this through in one sitting.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Yes, yes, yes. Give me a second to let me think, princess. That's a crazy thing to do. But we're gonna say I'm sorry. I'm sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Thank you, Opportunist. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
You're such a gracious little monster.
See, that's really mean of you just to say which.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
I will, my good googly. Look, I know, things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work we should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Okay.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
Okay.
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her.
No.
and her alone.
You don't understand, narrator. I hate you. This is mutual because I hate you. Can't you get out of... Oh, the chain slapped you last time.
Oh, of course. They're nothing to me.
I didn't think so.
The princess grins as the
Look at this
chains
little
fall from her
face.
wrist.
A cute face.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A
Fine,
woman
it's
after
fine,
my
it's
own
fine.
heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
Beautiful, we love it.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out.
I don't
I'll
think she
spot
will.
her.
The only way that she can get out, let's be honest with you guys, the only way that she can find a way out is through me. If I never went into this cabin, she never would have left. So I don't know what the big deal is. Alright, let's leave.
Yes. Let's.
And I remember this. I think I want to get the
Creeps
thorn.
forward,
If
taking
there's
one
another
cautious
option.
step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Yes, yes, yes.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
I'm not gonna kill you.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
I don't trust you.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together.
See, we are working together. The issue is she'll kill me if I don't.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first.
Yeah.
We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her.
I agree with you. I do trust her, but also I don't trust her not to kill me. Is the
Somebody
issue.
has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
I see what you're saying. But she tried to kill me.
Talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted.
Correct.
I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
We enjoyed the princess, but also we both know that she's gonna kill us if we turn our backs. You first.
And turn my back on you? Do you think me a fool? Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
No. I'm gonna.
Just go first.
You are the one who said I can't leave here without me, which means I hold all the cards. Either you go first, or we stay here. Up to you.
The princess leans close, her nose twitching as she sniffs your neck inquisitorially.
Okay. Trust me, right?
What is she doing?
Fine is fine. You trust me, correct?
I think she's trying to figure out if we're lying, so it's a good thing we didn't lie.
Yeah, we didn't lie at all.
Your stink is the stink of a wretch, but not of a liar. If I have to go first, I'll go first. But I'll have you know my ears are sharp, and I've got eyes on the back of my head. They'll be watching.
And you know what? That's fine. That's 100% fine.
Eyes on the back of her head. Does she really?
It does not, but you know what? It's a figure of speech hero.
No, we're fine.
Yeah, we're good. We're fine. We're good. I don't remember what happens after
Princess
this.
pointedly turns her back on you and starts up the stairs.
Is this how we get to the thorn? I don't remember. Well, either way, we're gonna not try to kill her.
You follow close behind her, the two of you walking on tiptoes through the knotted roots of the basement stairs.
Alrighty.
We're almost there. You better not try anything. I know you're thinking it.
What? Just because I'm thinking something doesn't mean I want it to happen.
Us? No, never. Just keep your eyes peeled when you get out of the basement, if you
Catch
catch
my-
my drift.
Yeah, we get it, opportunity. You want to kill her. We're not going to.
Don't follow.
Oh, you'll know it when you see it.
My guy. There's only one thing that's up there, and it's the knife.
The princess reaches the
Get
top
it,
of the
the
stairs and
knife.
crosses over the threshold, turning back to smile at you.
Hello. What a nice, beautiful face. Look at this. This is gorgeous.
But something catches her eye. Oh no.
Do not kill me.
Oh no?
Do not kill me.
It's the blade, isn't it? I was going to tell you to grab it once we got upstairs. That was the whole keep your eyes peeled thing, and then you would have stabbed her in the back and we would have been winners.
Oh. Did I make a mistake? Don't kill me. Don't do it.
I wonder if perhaps you were planning to bury this in my back.
I wasn't going
An
to.
awful little scheme that would be. Too bad I got here first, and I don't even need it.
No, I'm aware. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill
You loathsome.
No!
Then she slams the door on you. Its lock swiftly clicks into
I
place.
didn't plan on killing you, I promise.
Locked in the basement, I thought for sure she was just going to stab us.
Yeah.
The princess cackles from the other side of the door.
Thanks, man.
How does it feel to be locked away and forgotten by the world? Isn't it just awful?
It does suck a little bit. Could I have brought the knife? Please let me out. I promise I won't be mad. Wait, no. Okay, fine. You got me. Very funny. Can you let me out now?
No, you're going to sit down there forever, languishing.
Languaging is crazy, but okay. Please let me out. I promise I won't be mad.
As if I could ever trust you after everything you've done to me. And after what I've done to you, you can't trust me either. Neither of us is ever getting out of here.
No, I trust you.
It's in our nature to be trapped.
No. thought you needed it out.
I do, but I just couldn't help myself. And we both know that you're already scheming about how to get back at me if I ever open this door.
I'm not, I promise you.
So we're going to stay exactly as we are right now, for as long as either of us lives.
Princess, you're not being fair. What happens now? I'm stuck. Well, let's just try the door.
You try the door. It's locked.
Yeah, no, I figured. Where's the door?
Throw yourself against the door. It won't budge.
I didn't think so. What happens now? Nothing? Oh, is that just the end?
Anything.
Aww.
I think he's gone.
Oh, look at her.
Oh, I didn't think I'd ever have to see you face to face again. Otherwise, I might have given you a little more courtesy at the top of the stairs. No hard feelings, I'm sure. Why is everything going away? I feel cold.
I'm sorry, Princess. I really was trying to help. I don't know what else to do at that point. I'm in the long quiet once again. Indeed, we're gonna see which. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Yes.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
Not. This is a rhetorical question. Do you know me? Know me? Or do you know? Sorry.
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins.
Okay, duly noted.
I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I don't know, but I think that there's people. At least there's supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you have vessels on this, do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is hope marred by bitterness and betrayal. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous heart. Do not mourn her. She is finally on the other side.
You got anything out there?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
That's fair. Do you know what's gonna happen when we awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Yeah. I gotcha. Throw in the princess. Once again, this is our last one, y'all. Hello?
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okie dokie. I'm coming. I'm here with the knife.
Walk down the stairs.
Not on purpose,
lock
though.
eyes with the princess.
I'm gonna leave you down here
There's
and
a
not
heavy
kill you.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
You're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
I'm gonna get you out of I don't understand. I can't do this.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
I'm skipping this because I feel as though it's just gonna make me Slayer, which is fine.
No, we won't have any. As the wait, watch.
Yeah. Not gonna let me. Oh, Warner, I can't.
Stop that.
I thought this...
Your body.
And then I just have to.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, but she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone.
All right.
You
Oh
drop
wow! Oh wow!
pathetically.
That's terrifying, actually.
She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
That's fair.
There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves.
Okay.
You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again.
And that's fair.
Every blow is as punishing as the first.
Yeah.
You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
That's fair. Yeah.
She places a confident
wow.
heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
It can't just end like this, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
I'm sorry, but it's over.
Murders me. That's crazy.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Tower. Have I seen the tower before? I'm getting a terrible sense.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Okay, I
If
believe
doesn't
you.
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
What does it matter what he knows?
Oh
There's
no.
nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Oh, we're broken.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
That's fair. I'm pretty sure it just
It
happened.
hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Yeah, whatever you say. That's weird.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Or, I mean,
Can we tone down the pessimism?
alright,
just a
sure,
smidge?
man. Let's listen to
I'm not
Broken.
being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
You're being annoying.
I admit. Okay, hero.
Just ignore
You're one to
their
talk.
bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Okay, sure.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
Well, I planned on rescuing her, so you're not really giving me a choice, narrator.
So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and
Both of those
focus on
knuckleheads?
saving the world.
I can't.
Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
I have to listen to one of them at least. Let's go ahead and proceed, Evan.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Oh, poor guy. He's trying his hardest. He's just trying to protect us.
The
Wow.
interior of
Wow,
the
that's
town
a
is
big...
larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest.
That's a crazy
The only
place.
furniture of note
but
is a massive marble altar
my knife.
with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
We are very small in this area.
We don't feel small. We are small.
Yeah, we do seem kind of small. Basement, yes.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
That's my thought process, hero.
Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
Come on, Broken, you got this. We got this. We'll be fine.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase, its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Almost.
This is actually kind of nice.
Okay.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here,
Slinger was probably doing her a favor. I'm sick of you saying that, narrator.
Her voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Alright.
You weren't
Sure.
kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Definitely wasn't.
You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
Ah, it's too late, man.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Okay.
Should we be
You're the
worried
boss.
about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
I think Broken just doesn't think we don't have a choice.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
I think we need the knife first, buddy. But, okay. Let's continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Alrighty. Let's see her.
The
Oh,
princess
she's
towers
large.
over you,
Look at her.
almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window.
She
Her
floating?
long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Very large chain. This is unfortunate.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
How did we get this from trying to save her and then killing her? How did this happen?
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
I'm just trying. I don't know, man. I'm just chilling, I guess.
I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet.
I didn't. Okay, princess.
And more than a little disappointing.
I wasn't trying to kill you before.
She's...
I don't have a choice. Or are you disappointed in us?
Kneel.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I don't. I want to say no, but I'm so curious.
On her command,
Oh,
you
we
fall
can't
to
look
the
up.
floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
Alright, I think this was the wrong choice.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Sure, that's what the plan was, but man, I don't appreciate being on the floor, actually.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Oh, that probably did it. Oops.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Yeah, that was on me. I'm so sorry, narrator.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for...
Altercations?
alterations.
Alterations, okay, cool.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
You're so lucky that I'm trying to be a pacifist around.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
Yes, yes, yes.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
Yeah, no, she's mentioned it.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
Okay, so I believe that she can end the world, and now I'm just kind of stuck, aren't
He's
I?
being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her?
Question.
Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
What needs to be done, narrator?
The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear
I'm
to
not killing
everyone
her.
now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Not once have I killed her, I don't think. Bye. No, I left her in the basement. Doesn't count. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
I didn't say all that. I can't talk. I'm good googly. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Can I talk to you for a second, please?
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Princess, you're making this really hard for me to root for you. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
I don't know, it seems like you need me. Saying. Ah, see, if you're so powerful, can't you just break yourself from these chains?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
Okay, you're right. I shouldn't have been rude, but like, we were all thinking it, right? We were all thinking the same thing.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
It was a little bit rude, but also, like, it was justified.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
Right, my fault, Brogan.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
You want me to do it?
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
Right, sure.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Yay.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
I don't
And from
know,
your
actually.
act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
And you know what? That's fine. You are so freaking lucky.
Your
The only
will
option.
is so easily broken.
I didn't have a
Am I
choice.
that magnificent?
I did not have a choice, princess. There were no options, guys.
All you need to do now is break my chain.
And what if I don't? Oh, we don't have a choice.
This is
Okay,
what you
cool.
want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Yeah.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Narrator, what are you gonna do? Actually, let's see what he's gonna do.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong.
Wait, you can see that now?
Trying to conceal you from me.
Yeah. Get rid of
Is
him.
that a person? No. It used to be a person.
Oh, it used to be
It's
a person.
something different now.
Okay.
An echo.
That's good to know.
Is she talking about you?
He's definitely talking about you.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
Oops.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oops.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
I mean, at least we won't have the narrator. I guess it's fine.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I
Oops.
don't care what you are. You're mine.
Alright. Oh no! Not the narrator.
Rise, my little bird.
I kind of feel bad now. Like, I don't like him, but I don't like him that much.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh! What the?
Break my chains.
So,
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
that's crazy. That's crazy! What if I don't believe? What happens then? I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna break your chains. We'll see that later. We'll see it later.
And the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. That's gonna be the end of this one.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Yeah. Let's go. What happens now?
Nothing.
And then everything?
Everything.
That's useless, princess, but I appreciate it. Let's take her hand. This wasn't bad. This wasn't a bad run. I do wish there were more options where I could just not murder. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave.
She's gone.
Oh, you guys know what time it is? She's gonna be complete.
Try and find her?
Hopefully.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Let's look in the mirror. Let's look in the mirror. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Don't worry about it, hero.
I don't want to look at us.
It's okay. We don't have a choice. The voice is still small as you approach. Our reflection. What do we look like? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. There always makes. Oh, what the? Rare bird! I'm nothing at all! Okay. I'm nothing at all? That isn't right. You can't be nothing. Focus your gaze. A figure faint and veiled in shadow. Oh, I see it. On the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
Oh, hi, narrator. Why are you here, actually? A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image. Are we the narrator? Surely not. And then another crack forms. Another. Into a jagged shard of glass. Oh. What's going on here? I have so many questions for you, man. Man, there's so many freaking questions. Okay, I've never seen this, though. You're the narrator. I was wondering if I did.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help, after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh, goodness. Oh. Okay. I have so many questions for you. There's too many. I don't have a choice. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Okay.
I am an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you, after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Gonna break. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Of death? Is crazy! Alright, you made me. That can't be. What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Okay.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
Yeah, it didn't work very well. I'm so sorry.
This isn't the end just yet. you can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
I don't want to. There's so many freaking questions. Oh my goodness. Look at how many questions there are. I don't have a lot of options. I mean, I don't have a lot of chances he's dying. Okay. If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
I don't agree. You know that things won't worse if I destroy her?
Of course they won't be worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could to make it real. Anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
And that's true. That is a very true statement. In one of the many lives you doubled, you thought all this was wrong.
Oh, did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme.
Oh, okay.
This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
Alright, that's fair, I guess, but okay. I think that death is good. I seen something on that mentioned that. I'm pretty sure death is good, actually, and important even.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
It's understandable, actually. Sugar. If you made us, then I want you to know that this is torture.
The inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put two infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion.
Okay. Got 2 more chances. What would it be like to live in a world without her?
Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos, just life. Forever. There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
That's fair. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. I don't want to lie. I'm not going to slay her, though. I don't want to lie to him before he dies. I'm not going to slay her. Know that before you die for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god.
Yeah.
Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece. My time is up.
Sorry.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Look kind of bad. Bye. As the final fragment of glass shattered, soaked with ink, found clarity. Narrators are right. Are the lawn quiet? A vast, And is that an N? Nascent God. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of it. Head to the cabin one last time. To arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you. There's nothing to find. Oh, there she is. Oh, that's a lot of princess. That's gross a little bit, not gonna lie. A little gross. Look at that. That's so, okay.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yes, it's wonderful, princess.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've also missed you, princess. I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, then patiently. Know about the echo? Our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him.
Wonderful. I'm the one quiet, but I don't really let that mean.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
I mean, you are shifting, so I don't know. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
It is, unfortunately.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Wonderful.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I can't kill her. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and answers before I can make it.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this
I don't want to fight you.
Enlighten you, then so be it.
I don't like it. Okay.
You are nothing. A black hole of
Me?
self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation.
Okay.
Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
Sure. Consumed by your own ego.
And through your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet together, we were able to create something beautiful.
Okay. Fair. Time for the next one.
Behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. You let me move and I slam the door. But that is not the end. And both of us must face our partner once again. The barbs twist deeper, but they do not have to.
I wanted this one to be the thorn. I don't know how I would have been the thorn.
To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
And we could have been better.
And there is always time.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. I don't like this one.
Fear is what pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known.
Yeah, I didn't like this one at all.
But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you?
That's a good question.
You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown. And through that, you feared nothing.
If you say so. I just wanted to help you. Even if I'm not afraid of now, the fear of others as well. I cannot hope that harm that everyone suffers just beyond it.
Others cling to fear because they have not yet seen beyond it. Will you strip the world of possibility just because some refuse to see its beauty?
Well, here's the thing. I 100% am saving her, but I'd like to see the other princesses.
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale?
And that's fair. And you know what? That's 100% true.
You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars.
I love you so much. This is my favorite, I think.
But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
Of course. I never want to hold the world still.
Then you're starting to wake up. Leave with me when the time comes, and we can dance forever. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Let's see. Address you. That would be torture.
It would. Our purpose is to be and to experience, and their purpose is the same. To be permanent is to cease. To be paused is to be trapped.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing.
What will? I planned on saving her this whole
Everything
time.
that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Okay. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Alright, man, calm down. I'm just trying to see.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh! Oh, I forgot we had him. Hello, hero. I didn't know you were here. Not that I can do this around. I thought you died whenever I looked in the
I
mirror.
don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later.
Yeah.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence.
Correct.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
I do not want to kill this woman.
It's time to resume our dance.
Okay.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Wait, am I killing her? I don't. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Okay. Okay. Cabin.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little
Oh,
after
look at
that,
all those
isn't it?
princesses. Look at all those prince-eye.
Do you need me to describe things?
No, I can see. Is it just you and me? Did anybody else?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
If the offer still stands, could you?
Yeah, of course.
Do?
The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
I can't. Narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Hey, it's funny, after everything he...
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
He has. Let's, enter the basement.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
Oh, yeah, I remember that
It sounded
voice.
just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
He didn't know me at all.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Look like. Oh.
And there you are. Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different.
Wait, our first meeting was the I don't remember how we started. Did we not start with the no knife? That's crazy.
Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Yeah. Let's sit with her. You again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
Chris. I'm sorry for all the times
The first time we met, I cut your throat open. If anyone should be apologizing for anything, it should be me. You were only trying to help.
I was trying to help you.
You know, when she puts it like that...
Are you the same bar out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
I don't think I... So now that we're at the end of... Finally tell me...
I never had one. And do not call me the shifting mound. It's too much.
It does sound like a lot, yeah.
But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that?
Maybe.
And as for you, well, hero works for me.
I've killed you?
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
Right, sure. Which princess are you? Like you did with Metis.
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real.
That makes sense.
But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
do you think of her?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you.
I'm also glad.
And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin.
Oh. I really.
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you. Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
I don't know. I don't know, but I've always wanted to. I just didn't like. God, I'd walk that cabin door as we. Hey,
I want that too.
I don't think that.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Oh. Are you gonna be okay alone?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere. I'll find them.
Goodbye, hero. Lead and the follows. Together. Quiet as you ascend. Comfortable silence filling. Silence and. But there is an energy in the silence. Electricity. At the top of the stairs, the stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin. You can see attention for herself for the first time in long and short. There's no part. Crosses the side. Follow her come.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there.
Oh, she's gonna go outside!
Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen.
She's going outside!
If it's
Yes.
bad, then
Yes.
it won't be bad. Not with you.
Oh, yes. I don't want to say that. I feel like that's a little too sudden. Are you ready?
Of course I am. Are you?
I think so. Let's go. Let's go. Oh! And I got an achievement. And what happens next, whatever it is, you'll together. What a wonderful story! I loved it. Okay. I loved it, actually. Alright, so that was Slay the Princess, the Pristine. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed the ending. I'm happy that I kind of pushed it off for so long. I definitely plan on making more videos of this, but honestly, I'm pretty happy where we left off. I tried to make this a little bit of a longer video, because I know that I have not been here in a while, and I definitely wanted to finish, at least see the ending, before I got to see the other endings that we could have gotten. But hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. If so, I will see you later. Enjoy the rest of your day, y'all.